Hi, on behalf of the Walmart bike crew, I'd like to thank you for your purchase and welcome you to our assembly video. These instructions apply to the models on your screen. Keep in mind they're only basic instructions, and you will need to refer to your owner's manual for more detailed instructions, including installation of any special accessories for your specific model. First things first, let's make sure you have everything you need.
A Phillips head screwdriver, metric Allen keys, adjustable and box end wrenches, and pliers. Now that you have your tools ready, let's do a box check to make sure you have everything. You should have 2 pedals, rear derailleur guard, bike frame, front wheel, seat, and seat post. If you're missing any of these items, please call the toll-free number located in your owner's manual. Now, let's get your bike up and running in just a few easy steps, including installation for the rear reflector, saddle with quick release, pedals, handlebar and stem, rear derailleur guard, and assembling the V-brake. Rear reflector installation. To install the back red reflector, first loosen the screws on the bracket. Next, adjust the bracket so the reflector is vertical, facing toward the back of the bike, and has at least 3 inches of clearance between the top of the seat and the top of the reflector. Then simply tighten the screws firmly. Installing a saddle with quick release. With the quick release lever in the open position, put the seat post into the seat tube above the minimum mark and below the maximum mark. That ensures the seat post is in far enough and won't come loose while riding. Then point the saddle towards the front of the bike and adjust it to a comfortable height. Finally, close the quick release counterclockwise. Check the seat post and saddle, and if they don't feel secure enough, adjust the quick release lever accordingly. Moving on to step 3, pedal installation. Before you attach the pedals, note that one is marked R for right and the other L for left. Thread the right pedal into the right or chain wheel side of the crank arm and turn it in a clockwise direction. Then thread the left pedal into the left side of the crank arm and turn it counterclockwise. You're doing great. Handlebar and stem installation. Attach the stem to the fork, turning the stem bolt no more than 4 times around. Now point the stem toward the front of the bike and put it into the lock nut so it's at a comfortable height for the rider. Make sure you can't see the min-in or minimum insertion mark, and tighten the stem bolt just enough so that the stem doesn't fall out. Put the handlebar into the stem and just tighten enough to hold them in place. Then align the stem to the front wheel and tighten the bolt securely. And now assembling the V-brake. First, squeeze the 2 V-brake lever arms together with one hand and pull the guide pipe across and up to unhook it from the lever arm with your other hand. Now grab your front wheel and set it into the front of the fork. Install the wheel retainers, making sure the tabs are in the fork retainer holes. Now attach the wheel with the serrated axle nuts and turning clockwise, tighten one nut part way, then tighten the other nut. Repeat until both are tightened securely, while making sure that the wheel is centered between the fork legs. Finally, install the V-brake by again squeezing the 2 lever arms together with one hand and feeding the guide pipe through the plate slot of the left arm with your other hand. Once the guide pipe is in place, release the 2 lever arms. Installing the rear derailleur guard. If your model has a rear derailleur guard, remove the 2 screws on the rear frame. Now align the holes on the guard bracket with the rear frame holes. Then simply reinstall the screws and tighten them securely. That's it. Let's just do a quick check to make sure everything is good to go. Check all your nuts and bolts to make sure they're tightened securely. Check your brakes and adjust them according to your manual instructions. Make sure the seat is adjusted to your height and comfort level. Place your pedals in the 6 o'clock and 12 o'clock positions. When you place your heel on the lower pedal, your leg should be fully extended with a slight bend in the knee. If your leg bends substantially, you'll need to raise the seat. If you're having trouble reaching the pedal at all, you'll need to lower the seat. Once your seat is in a comfortable position, double check that your handlebars are at seat level or just above. Check your tires and make sure they're inflated to the proper pressure. If they're low, grab a hand or foot pump and a tire gauge. Next, check the sidewall of your tire, which lists the pound per square inch, or PSI, that the tire can safely handle. Then fill accordingly.
Congratulations! You are ready to ride. Remember to check your bike periodically and tighten anything that has loosened over time. We want you to stay safe out there. Speaking of which, we invite you to have a look at our video on helmet safety. If you have any questions or require any further information, please feel free to contact the toll-free number located in your owner's manual. Happy riding!